Welcome on back, you guys, to another video of the Dead by Daylight series. And if you look above my head, today we go into the Resident Evil, the Nemesis, from part 3. Yeah, part 3. Resident Evil part 3. Yeah. The Nemesis is in there and chases you down. But he is here in the Dead by Daylight, and of course, you got those 3 perks that he comes with, and we're going to try to get our 4K today. So let's get into the game. The game. Oh my god, English today. English, people. All right, let's get into the game. We'll see what we're running. Let's go. Welcome on back. The Nemesis. That is exactly what the Nemesis looks like, even in the video game of Resident Evil. Number 3, that is. He's in number 3. Eruption, Hysteria, and Lethal Pursuer is the 3 perks that come with the Nemesis. Eruption, after damaging a generator, its aurora is highlighted in yellow. Whenever a survivor enters the dying state, every affected generator explodes, losing 10% worth of progression. Still same thing. It starts to regress. Any survivor repairing a generator when it explodes will scream and reveal their aurora for 12 seconds. Eruption has a cooldown of 30 seconds. This perk's been nerfed a billion times. Hysteria. Whenever a healthy survivor becomes injured by any means, all injured survivors suffer from the oblivious status effect for 30 seconds. Hysteria can only trigger once every 30 seconds. And then Lethal Pursuer. At the start of the trial, the auroras of all survivors are revealed to you for 9 seconds. Anytime a survivor's aurora is shown for a period of time, its duration is increased by 2 seconds. Okay. Lethal Pursuer will be nice in the beginning, but that's it. In the beginning. It's got like a 50% chance of being good. Could be, could not be. Hysteria, 50-50 also. Oblivious is nice, of 30 seconds. It's not much. Eruption is the number 1 here. This used to be meta. I don't know if it is anymore now because they've nerfed it so much. I don't even know now. It used to be. But this is going to be your saving grace for the gens to pop them and keep them running. So, out of these 3, I would say these 2 are really good. Eruption and Lethal Pursuer. Hysteria's like so-and-so. I don't really see that helping too much from the Oblivious, because usually people stick together. So I don't really see how that's going to help me too much. It's going to be these 2 that are going to be the main things. But you know what we're doing here. 3 perks, nothing else. Let's go see if we can get a 4K with this big Ukaluka. Alrighty, guys. This is the treatment theater with the Nemesis. There's a lot to talk about. These guys. Here with the Nemesis. Later on, we'll be doing the Mastermind 2 later this week. But the Nemesis is first here. As you can see, he's got those big old hunka-chunka fists that will punch for your damage. As you see in the middle of the Charged Tentacle Strike. Now, there is a lot to talk about with that Charged Tentacle Strike. I'm going to try to break it down as easy as possible for people. As you can see with that nice smack right there. That is how you do your regular attack with the Nemesis. Now, kicking that gen causes the eruption to go. Remember, you can do as many as you want, but as soon as you knock someone down, it is going to pop for 10%. But back when I was talking about the tentacles, as you can see, I have not used it yet. I don't use the tentacles much. You should be, don't get me wrong, you should be, but I don't use them a lot. We're gonna go through and I'm gonna break them down real quick for you all so you understand how the tentacle works. You bring it out and you're gonna do a 1 whip. In that first whip that you do, it literally just gives them the mutation. It gives them like this sickness, and you can, for survivors, they have to find a vaccine on the map to get rid of it. But that is the first whip, okay? If you can get more survivors whipped throughout, your mutation will grow. As you can see, there's a 1 down in the corner. You see that 1 up in the corner of the box right below the 5? There's 3 mutations of this guy. Right there's the tentacle. And you see how it gets the blue around the survivor up in the top left? Yeah, they both have it. And you see the bar that's gaining around it down the bottom left? Now, once you hit 2, mutation 2, you are able to destroy walls and pallets. Once you get to 2. The whip don't work across pallets and stuff like that, you know, if you're not there. So once you get to 2, you can do that. If you get to 3, then it gets worse for everybody on the map. Because you can get like 5 to 6 meters of the tentacle reach. You can break the walls and the pallets. And plus your movement speed when you're getting ready to whip people and all that gets faster. Like, it's just a mess. Like, you gain a lot of oof. So that is what the whole roundup of him does. That's what he mostly does between the whipping and the punching. That is the major stuff. And it does the hindered. I'm pretty sure it does hindered as well for the 3, whipping them. So there's a lot to do with this guy, you know. He is hard. He is a hard killer to use. I wouldn't suggest this being your first one at all. I wouldn't even use this guy at all first. He's very hard. He takes a while to learn. And I feel that's the same with his other partner, you might as well call it, that came in with him, the mastermind, which will be later this week. We'll be doing the mastermind. So, and they both are the same pretty much in a lot of sense, because they both whip people. They both have the imbued, you know, crap. The liquid crap from their tentacle. So it's just mostly getting to learn the killer. This one does take a little bit more time though. It really does. This one it kind of favored me in a way for this map. Because it's all close quartered, it's not big, you can't run around. So it kind of helps the big man out when he is, you know, stuck in close quarters and you got a whip. And then if you look at the you can whip the zombies, by the way. The zombies do help you in this map. I forgot to mention that. He does come with 2 zombies on the map automatically. They help him out, attack the survivors, and turn them blue. Give them the disease, might as well say. But you also can whip them with your own whip and build up the mutation as well. That is a thing. So that's something to keep in mind when you're using them. So he's got a lot of stuff going on. He really does. See how it's not breaking the pallet? We are not at 2. I don't think I ever get to 2, actually. I don't think I do. It's a lot of whipping involved. And as you can see, it takes time to get the tentacle back into you, so that's another thing you have to keep in mind. But like I said, that all speeds up once you hit 3. Once you hit 3, that tentacle goes really quickly. but it's getting to 3 is the problem. And if you watch the zombies, they pretty much are telling you where people are. Usually they walk toward people. And if they have their arms out, like they're trying to grab someone, that means the survivor ran right by them. So that's something else to keep in mind. Gee, she was somewhere looping because a zombie was coming back to that area. As you can see. But that's 2 down so far, 2 left to go. This is the end game kind of deal for most killers. You got one on the hook, you're looking for that. See that guy? See how his arms are stretched out? That tells me that they're over there. See him? See? That's something to keep in mind with this guy when you're playing him. And just like that, there's the 4K. So yeah, he's got a little bit to learn with the whole whipping situation. It's a lot to remember as you're playing the game with this character. But if you can remember all that, then you're good to go. Alrighty, and that is the Nemesis. The perks he runs is Eruption, and then we have Hysteria, and last but not least, we have Lethal Pursuer. So, if y'all are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell and the like on the video. It's all greatly appreciated in growing the channel, and I will get another video out to you very, very soon with his other half of the Resident Evil series, Mr. Wesker, the mastermind. He'll be coming later this week here. So, I will see you all on the next one. Have a good rest of your day, and I am out of here.